Well, the agricultural sector calls the president's announcement on year-round E-15 fantastic news, but they say the rule may not be finalized until next spring. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock brings us this reaction.
Biofuel advocates say the White House's announcement on E-15 was a long time coming.
The seasonal restriction created confusion for drivers, relabeling costs for retailers, and deprived the consumer of a more affordable, cleaner burning, and better performing fuel during the peak driving season.
Experts say there are 1,600 stations in the U.S. already offering E-15, and they expect that number to increase once a rule is finalized, though that could take well into next year. Farmers suffering through months of crippled global markets are also pleased.
Anytime we can have some growth potential in our markets, running our corn through biofuels refineries, as a farm operator, 95% of the corn I produce gets sold to an ethanol plant.
Estimates suggest that increased availability of E-15 could increase corn demand by up to 2 billion bushels annually. And experts say they expect more consumers to build habits around E-15 once it's continuously available at more retailers.
When you take away the summertime sales restrictions, more retailers are going to jump in and offer E-15. And so just that market signal is incredibly important, because it's the uninterrupted year-round access to E-15 that's going to change the fuel purchasing experience and really make higher blends the go-to option for motorists.
SCORE says she's hopeful this announcement represents the start of a new era at EPA and a new beginning for the conversation about waivers and annual volume requirements, though she says they've yet to receive any commitments on that front.
Our conversations around the hardship waivers and how it is that we make sure moving forward, EPA, if waivers are granted, that gallons are reallocated so that the total volume blended is in line with the total target blending numbers. That's going to be an ongoing conversation.
Though experts expect legal action from those opposed to this change, SCORE echoed the White House, saying she's confident EPA has the legal authority to issue this waiver. The EPA has not yet announced a firm timeline on the final rule. For RFD-TV, I'm Sarah Mock in Washington.
While expanding the E-15 calendar grabbed some ag headlines this week, the president is also touting the administration's recent overhaul of North American trade.